Here in this video, we will see a problem on square prism. Here's the question. A square prism 80 mm long is cut into two halves so that the true shape of the cut surface is a rhombus of 40 mm side and one of its angles being 70°. Draw the front view, sectional top view and true shape of the section. Also find the cutting plane inclination with HP if the prism is resting on HP with rectangular faces equally inclined to VP. So this condition will be the initial condition. The prism is resting on HP with rectangular faces equally inclined to VP, that will be seen in HP. So first, by reading the question, we understood the type of solid square prism. I'll draw the diagram for that and then explain the conditions step by step. Let us get started. So here we have a diagram of a square prism. In this, the top as well as the base are in the shape of a square. Square top, square base. Then the base corners and the top corners are connected. So when they are connected, we have the edges. So these are the edges which are straight edges for the square prism, and because of that edges, the faces are formed, and those faces are rectangular faces. So if it is a square prism, we are going to have four rectangular faces. Now the condition is the prism is resting on HP with rectangular faces equally inclined to VP. So the faces are equally inclined to VP, that will be visible in HP. And here if we see for a square, the sides are inclined at 90°. And now I'll explain this condition in the problem. But here if we see, the question is a square prism 80 mm long, the height is given, is cut into two halves so that the true shape of the cut surface is a rhombus of 40 mm side and one of its angles being 70°. The angle of the rhombus is given. Draw the front view, sectional top view and true shape of the section, and then also find the cutting plane inclination with HP if the prism is resting on HP with rectangular faces equally inclined to VP. So in any way, in any of the question, if we see here, the side of the square is not given. The 40 mm side of the rhombus which they have given, that is the true shape. That is after cutting which we are going to get. So first in this problem, we need to start it with the true shape. So let us get started. This problem is different. XY line, VPHP. Then, since we want the prism to be having faces equally inclined to VP, before that, I am drawing the true shape of the section. Now, angle for the rhombus is given as 70° between the sides. So for that, I'll be taking a reference point, measuring an angle of 35° on one side. Similarly, I'll measure the angle 35° onto the other side. And then drawing light lines through it. drawing right lines. So now if I measure this total angle, that will give me 70 degree. That is the angle between the edges of the rhombus which is there in the true shape. Next, the side of the rhombus is 40 mm, measuring 40 mm. Cutting it onto the other side, keeping the same distance, cutting it on this horizontal line. So here is the true shape of the rhombus. So this question is a bit different because here we are not using the initial conditions first because we don't have the side of the square prism. Only thing is there is the height of the square prism. So before drawing that, we are moving into the true shape and then we will go in the reverse direction and complete the initial condition. Now, after this, I'll give the notations to this rhombus A, B, C, D, and then making it dark. So here we have a rhombus, that is the true shape of the rhombus. Drawing sectioning lines through it, and for that I require an angle of 45 degree. So keeping the same reference, I'll measure 45 degree from here. Drawing the section lines. So this is the true shape of the section. Measuring 90 degree angle. (40 mm side). Then the angle is 70 degree as we have measured, and it will be from both the sides. Joining B and D with a right line. Now, where the diagonals intersect, that I'll say this point O. And now, after getting this point O, BD will be the height of the diagonal which I am going to take for the top view of the square prism. Next, this will also indicate the length of the cutting plane because this is the true shape of the section, and the length of the true shape is nothing but the length of the cutting plane. This is the true shape of the section, and the length of the true shape is equal to the length of the cutting plane. This is the viewing direction, and I'll give the name for the cutting plane as A dash. Then point A will give me A dash here, B and D, B dash, D dash, and here we have C dash. So now, as I have said, this problem will go in a reverse manner. After getting the true shape, now I will plot the initial conditions. Now here for the initial condition, I'll draw a vertical line. And this intersection is giving me point O. Then here at the top, that is point D. At the bottom, point B. Next, I'll have to mark A and C For that, I can measure the same distance because it is a square prism, so the length of the diagonals will be same. A and C, joining them with the help of light lines. Now, this is the initial condition, that is, here we have the side of the square prism, and here, as it was mentioned in the question, the faces are equally inclined. I'll show it here. In the question, it was given that the prism is resting on HP with rectangular faces equally inclined to VP. So here I have kept the faces in such a manner that they are equally inclined to VP, and it is seen in HP. So the angle here will be on both the sides 45 degree. Then I'll project front view for it. Now the length of the square prism is given as 80 mm. So I'll measure 80 mm, drawing a right line, giving the notations A dash, B dash, D dash, C dash. Similarly at the top. Next, I have to adjust this cutting plane here, and for that, now we are going to get the sectional top view. It means there will be entire sectioning here. So for that, I'll make it dark. That is A to B, then B to C. Because from the top view, we are going to see the cut section. A to D, and D to C. Then drawing the sectioning lines over it, inclined at 45. So this is the sectional top view. Next, we have to adjust the cutting plane in the front view. For that, I am measuring the length of the cutting plane. And now, I have to take the length of the cutting plane and adjust it in the front view. So at C, we are getting a single point. It means when the cutting plane is passing through this edge, C dash, it is going to give us a single point. So we can take that point anywhere on this section, and we have to cut the section in such a way that at A we are getting a single point. So when A dash, that edge is cut, we are going to get a single point. So here I am cutting this edge. This line will give us the length of the cutting plane. Cutting plane A dash. Next, when we are looking as an observer from the top, then we are going to see the cut section. It means whatever portion is there in front of us, that should be removed, and whatever is there behind, that should be retained, because that will give us the cut shape. Edges B and D are together, and they are dark edges because point B is here. AB and BC are on opposite planes, so there will be dark line in between them representing the change of plane. Next, here I have adjusted the cutting plane by taking a single point here and cutting it onto the other side. See, even if we have taken in this problem point A dash at the top, or we would have cut in this way, then also it would have been correct. Similarly, if I would have taken the point here and cut here, then also it is correct. At this location and cutting it onto the opposite side, that was also correct, because we should get one point after cutting A dash and C. So here I'll give the notation. This will be point A dash, here B dash D dash, and this will be C dash. Next, after completing the front view, the sectional top view and the two shape of the section, the next thing is to measure the inclination of this cutting plane. And for that, I'll draw a light horizontal line, measuring the angle here. So the angle measured is coming out to be 46 degree. So I'll say that therefore angle made by cutting plane with HP, that is theta, is equal to 46 degrees. That's the answer. After that, I'll be giving the dimensions to it. Now the base side I'll measure. It is coming out to be 33 mm because it was not given. We have got it from the two shape of the section, and in the two shape the rhombus was having the side as 40. Here the square prism is having side of 33. Then the height of the square prism 80 mm given. So here if we see the question, it was given that draw the front view, sectional top view and two shape of the section. So we have completed the front view. This is sectional top view. Here is the two shape of the section. Also find the cutting plane inclination with HP. So cutting plane inclination with HP is 46 degree. And if the initial condition was if the prism is resting on HP with rectangular faces equally inclined to VP. So we have made the rectangular faces equally inclined to VP. And with this, we complete the problem.